Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. James Orengo, the governor of Siaya County, is in a big trouble. Why am I saying that? The camp that is supporting William Ruto's Raila Odinga broad-based government, led by these CSS coming from Nyanza region, they are now coming up with two scenarios of destroying James Orengo completely. When they saw James Orengo was against the broad-based government and Raila Odinga defended James Orengo, now they're coming up with the two scenarios. Number one, that James Orengo is planning to have his own party to compete with Raila Odinga in Nyanza politics. In other words, they are creating a clash in between James Orengo and Raila Amolo Odinga. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
I agree with you totally. I agree totally with Dr. Oburu Orengo. What is happening in Siaya today, is a big embarrassment. What is happening in Siaya is a big embarrassment. As a cabinet secretary, I traveled to all these counties. But Siaya County is not only an embarrassment to us, but is indeed something extremely shameful. The Siaya County has become the laughing stock in the community of counties in this country. Adam Rakura Gavan Mamarwa. Please, Governor, focus on service delivery to the people of Siaya. Give us the first to go to the car.
Number two, James Orengo is now being attacked as a governor who is not working, but is busy fighting the broad-based government. So Akina Pio and I and John Badi, they are now claiming that James Orengo must use this opportunity they are having to, of course, develop the Siaya County. But now wait. When you look at what James Orengo is saying about this fake broad-based government and how they wamekuwa wakipigania wananchi haki, now it is not so. What these individuals are doing in the government, they have decided to turn against the people. And that is what James Orengo is trying to address. So this statement by James Orengo is now giving this broad-based government CSS that are coming from Nyanza region to attack James Orengo as a man who is not working but wasting a lot of his time attacking the broad-based government. So they are having two ways of destroying James Orengo. Number one, that James Orengo is trying to, of course, start his own party to compete with Raila Odinga so that Raila Odinga can feel this man is planning to compete with me. Number two, you saw what happened with Oburu Odinga. Oburu Odinga has maintained that if James Orengo is feeling that what ODM is doing is wrong, let him exit the ODM party. It is just yesterday, I read something that Maverick Aoko shared. And she said this, kwa hiyo burial ya Were, the hooligan, low politics will take center stage. You have discerned, as I have I, with amusement and glee, Orengo's picked criticism of broad-based jail. And because James can't directly fly his trenches alive, his antique Methuselah of a brother has been holding the whip, and that is Oburu Oginga. Jana, Oburu was at vernacular radio station saying, the Sada of Orengo should quit ODM instead of undermining Ruto handshake. Now, you noticed Caleb Amisi also suddenly being bracy on Ruto's regime. Well, apparently, ODM inagawanyika, with Nyating Jim as a party leader and Amisi as Secretary General. Ndio waloya wasione hawana cheo similar to that they have through Sifuna in the new ODM. Sasa, guess where the funding for the new party is coming from. Remember, the Quivalonge, Thika, Road Tea I was to serve. Bas, soma hii uelewe ndio utashikanisha. So this is whatever is happening. They want to attack James Orengo. That is a man who is busy planning how to take over Nyanza politics. Na ataambiwa, you want to fight Jacob and still he's alive. And we are busy criticizing the broad-based government. And you are not developing this country. So whatever they are doing is that to ensure that James Orengo is going to his knees by force, by fire. And that is why left, right, center, you will see them attacking James Orengo. But James Orengo has always said, be careful when you enter into an agreement with the government of the day. Remember, the government of the day usually eat their own children. So if the ODM is not careful, and that is what James Orengo has been always saying, then we are going to lose it big. Why? Just imagine if William Ruto is not going to win the election 2027. So umeona atakuwa amepoteza kina Wandai, kina Raila. Labda William Ruto ajikakamwe na hakikishe kwamba anaenda kupita. Sawa. But if I'm telling you, if William Ruto is not going to win, it will be a hard thing to Raila Odinga with his brigade to come up. Nationally, I'm not talking about Nyanza. Nyanza, they will still continue saying that we as ODM, we have realized that we supported William Ruto but he failed. So what we are doing, we are rebranding ourselves. But nationally, the ODM will be losing. Because remember, majority as we speak, they're feeling like, let the ODM support William Ruto, but we are not going to vote for William Ruto. We are ODM supporters, but we are not going to vote for William Samuel. So whatever is happening there, they have realized kukanyagia James Orengo. Ile moto kuotea mbali. But James Orengo is telling them, I'm even ready to be jailed, but sitatingizwa na anything. I will have my stand. You will say what you say, but I will say what I know. And that is what James Orengo is saying. So, in fact, ile vita watapiga James Orengo ni ile sasa ya maendeleo wameingililia. Unasikia? Na wataumiza Orengo sana na hii issue ya maendeleo. But let's wait. Si ataoshwa. And things might not be good on the side of these individuals, so are just psychophants. Wait and see. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, Thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.